This is Dani J with Talent TV Productions, and I am here at the Asian on Film Festival, here with Mr. Kent.
Hello, how's it going?
Going really well. I heard that you had a music video in this festival, is that true?
Yes, we're nominated for Best Music Video for Too Many Nights of the Nuyorican, which is from my album, from the soundtrack to A Crash Course in the Anatomy of Robots, which was my last novel. And it's co-directed by Michael James Wright and Ashley Fell, who are also here in attendance. And
pause. I feel like you just said that you're a director, you're a writer, and you're a songwriter?
I'm a songwriter and a composer, and I'm also an author. And for my last novel, A Crash Course in the Anatomy of Robots, I ended up composing and recording a soundtrack to the electronic versions. Kindle, iBooks, that sort of thing.
My gosh.
Yeah, interesting.
I feel like you're blowing so many artists out of the water right now.
Well, I feel that way personally as well, but I don't know if anyone else feels that way.
What is the key to your multifaceted artistic success, would you say?
Well, for me, it's really just a question of what interests me, and for what interests me is writing and music. And I'm a big lover of film, and it's been really great working with Michael James Wright and Ashley Fell, who are directors and have a production studio in Guanajuato, Mexico, which is where we shot the video. And for me, that's, I mean, I always approach any project from, I never approach it from like, how much am I going to get paid for this, or, you know, am I going to get paid for this? I approach it from like, is this something I want to do? Is this something I want to read? Is this something I want to watch? Is this something I want to hear? And that's, you know, if you can, I think that is the philosophy you should approach art in whatever.
From an artistic perspective?
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, not artistic, audience perspective.
Audience perspective, well, you should always do art for yourself primarily. And then it's nice to get feedback, it's nice to get recognition, but honestly, at the end of the day, you create, you know, especially with something like writing, less so music and film, it gets more and more like a group effort. But it's something that you do because it's something you need to do, it's something you want to do, it's something you have to do, you know, so.
I feel like you've answered all these questions that I haven't even asked you yet. This is fantastic.
Oh, well, you know, I'm also psychic, so that's fine.
My gosh, the talents keep expanding day by day. So what is your next step after this film festival? This
year I have 3 albums coming out. One is with my Mexican progressive rock band, Epic Fail, and that's actually the other reason I'm in LA is I'm getting my buddy Kyle Restivo, who's the vocalist for Tom Morello's The Watchmen. He's laying down a couple vocal tracks for that album with me. And then I've also got Dust Industry, which is a spoken word based kind of stoner rock band, which I'm the lead guitarist and the vocalist for. And then I've just collaborated with Mites from the Sonar Collective guys over in Berlin, and we're doing kind of a more ethereal spoken word with jazz and various other elements. So those 3 albums, videos for those albums, which Mike Wright and Ashley Fell will also be directing at least 2 videos, one for Epic Fail and Dust Industry 4, as well as I started writing a feature this year as well, and we're talking about doing pre-production on a short to pitch that. My
goodness. So what elements do you think that you need to have in your own personal life that help you keep so grounded, because you're doing so many things that are actually kind of ungrounded? You have your hands in every pot, it seems like.
I wouldn't say I'm grounded at all. But,
or the adverse.
No, it's just, I mean, it's just keeping busy. I mean, if you're an artist or someone who creates things, you know, you shouldn't be limited by any one medium. Like it's definitely a plus to become expert in one particular field, whether it be music or film or acting or whatever your passion is. But at the same time, it's always good to, like for me, I love multitasking, and I love the fact that there is so much crossover between different mediums, especially now where the technology allows it. And for me, and I mean, I think one of the reasons I love film and I love working with Mike and Ashley is film is something that, you know, it combines writing and music and acting and all kinds of disciplines that, you know, that keep me busy and entertained.
And kind of come together in the end.
Come together in the end,
That's
exactly.
fantastic.
Exactly.
Well, Kent, thank you so much for your time. I know that you have a lot of things going on here, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. I need to go get another beer.
Please do. So. But definitely, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.